You need to take the trash out. I just gotta get out of the chair for a minute, see that. Take that trash down. There's some here. Ocean candy, you can't put the wrappers up. Steven, no, you haven't made up your room. You got the living room a big mess. Is that gonna stop you? Since this morning, I asked you to make up your bed and clean it up in there. You don't need two chairs in there.
EA Sports. It's in the game. drive and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Welcome to this battle between division rivals from the AFC North. The home team squares off against the visiting team. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. He's just about ready to kick this one away. Robinson should be a return here from the 14. Robinson takes this one back to the 33. The first and 10 will start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10. They'll go to the I formation. Crosses it out to the left. He's brought down behind the line for a short carry. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Maestro is deep back. Ooh, 74. On the ball. Makes the handoff. Rolling. Number 87 was his intended
Number 87, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 11. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Maestro, the lone setback. Throws it. Incomplete pass.
Good defense and 3-and-out series is a way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
So 3-and-out, and they'll line up to punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 36-yard line.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Panthers tonight on a nickel package. With the throw. Incomplete. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is, get the ball to him when he feels that pressure
Second and
coming.
10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. They'll go with a play fake. Steps away. Knocked down at the line.
Watch it here. He's getting pressure, but he's strong enough and to get away from the rush and avoid the sack. Now, you need a quarterback who can do things like that, because sometimes an incompletion could be a pretty good play.
Silver, 19. Pressure coming with the pass. This one falls incomplete. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Williams comes into the game for the punt. Robinson is the deep return man. He's waiting for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line. They'll start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Maestro, the deep man. is there for the tackle at the 30.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Second and 8. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Only one man back. Handed off to the back. And he's stopped at the 33-yard line. It's his third tackle of the game.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Gain of 4. It's third down
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Nice for the long back. Pressure with the throw. Incomplete. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought every one of the plays.
They just went after the quarterback, but his quick release allowed him to escape the sack.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 38-yard line. First
Ball
and
on
10.
38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Panthers out of the 46. Clark is there on the stop at the 40. Jacobs has moved forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Second and 8. Ball on the 40-yard line.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the 40. Hits the pass off, drops the intercept.
Incomplete pass.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets the chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Harry, great fake. Gets rid of it, and he can't find a way to keep possession.
He has the hands to make catches on the toughest passer. I'm a little surprised to see him drop that one.
Williams will come in now to punt it away. Robinson is back to receive this kick. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 21-yard line. The
Ball on their own
Panthers
21.
will start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Looking for room. Setting up play. Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunning the ball out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Yellow, 74. Hutchinson makes the tackle at the 24-yard line.
Gain of
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Third and 7. Ball on the 24-yard line.
He takes the delayed handoff. Vincent takes him down at the 36-yard line. Good call there, John. The draw caught them off guard.
And here's the thing, running draw plays softens up the defense and slows down the pass rush. When you can run the draw for good yardage, you really open things up for the
Ball on
passer.
the 36-yard line.
The visiting team line up with a 4-3. Under pressure, the rush gets them from behind.
They have a bunch of guys in this defense who can really get after their quarterback. With their speed and quickness, they can get around the blockers and put a lot of pressure on the signal caller.
Second and 15 to go.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The visiting team, the four-man front. Here they come. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. He rushed that through.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
The visiting team come out of the dime package. Closing in. Rosen. Incomplete. He somehow got that pass.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Holden looks like he's ready for the return. A 38.
30-yard punt, return for a gain of 2 yards. First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Keep it off to the back. Flanagan makes the tackle at the 47.
7-yard.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Drops back with the pass, and he makes he can't hold it in. That's what's the issue that time.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
Third and 3. Ball on the 47-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I. 36. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 46. About a 5-yard pickup for the first down.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man block. Number 53 comes up to make the play. At the 36. Hughes running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Second and less than a yard.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
46 defense in this time. After the tailback. Sparks brings him down with Hughes fighting for yardage that time. Able to roll off a nice game. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Keeps it off to the back. Douglas makes the tackle at the 13. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. He has some room. And they'll score. Touchdown.
That touchdown had everything. Good play call, good blocking, and a great run.
Jackson comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Hughes couldn't be stopped on that drive, accounted for every yard they gained on the ground.
Every yard. Then he topped it off with a big touchdown. He benefited from textbook run blocking.
Williams looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice kick and returnable from the 13. Gets it.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. These guys have the kind of offense that can score anytime they have the ball.
The Panthers will start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Gets the call. Runs a lot of room in front. Nixon is there on the stop at the 49, showing a lot of strength breaking that tackle.
That was a great effort because he avoided taking a big hit and he got a first down out of it.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Only one man back. No pass on first down. Pressure coming with the throw. And he had it and lost it incomplete. It was pressure as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. He goes to the tailback. Number 52 records the stop. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Third down. They have to get it to the 39 on this play. The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Rolls right, throwing, and it's caught. McFarland records the tackle at the 31. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Nice for the lone back. Off to the back. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking it right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Crosses it out to the right. He's brought down behind the line.
The defense made that play stretch further than they wanted to make it.
Second and 12. Ball on the 21-yard line.
So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown.
Yo,
Williams direction. McFarland pulls him down at the 9. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
It's first and goal at the 9-yard line. The visiting team line up in a 4-3. They're going to spot this one at the 3. He records his third tackle of the game. Nice runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. 3 yards will get them 6 points.
3-yard line.
16.
comes up to make the play. At the 4. Trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
All on the 4-yard line.
Gives the ball off, and he gets in there. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Run it in on 3rd down. Douglas comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The extra point after is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Mackey comes in to kick off. From the 22. Can't bring it down. Defense gave him a touchdown the last time.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Dropped it off. Jackson makes the play at the 48. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition.
Second and 9. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Rosen, no completion. Won the battle at the line of scrimmage. They forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Third and 9. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Clark makes the stop before the first down is reached. Jacob gets stopped short of the mark on that play. Williams will do his best to get this one inside their 5. And he waves for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Maestro, the deep back. And off to the tailback. Lion is there on the stop at the 15. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Vincent makes the tackle at the 20, and he continues to assert himself with the running game.
Third and 2. Ball on the 20-yard line.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
Looking upfield. here on this side at the 19-yard line. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on third down. Molden lines up deep for the punter. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 49-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Going to the right. The back breaks free. And he steps out of bounds at the 35. Huge shot carry there is now closing in on 100 yards rushing.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hodges scans the defense from the gun. The throw. Incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Out of the I formation. He tucks it away. In the backfield for a short with the carry. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert. The Panthers come out in a nickel pack. 36. Rowan just can't find a way to bring that one in. He just dropped his fourth pass. Dixon will try to buy the head with this field goal. Back behind that one. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 44. The visiting team with a four-man front. Hands it off to the back. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 49. Nicely picks up some 12 yards there. Second down and 3 to go.
49-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Running with a lot of room in front. The 40. Number 39. He's there for the tackle at the 30-yard line.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
They didn't fool anyone with that play ball. The defense knew what was coming and they shut that thing down quickly.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. This one was spotted at the 32-yard line. So that stop no gain on tackle number 6. Third 20-yard line would net them a first down here on this third down play.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is tied.
And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Third
20-yard line would net them a first down here on this third down play. The lineup is 6 defensive backs. Crowder with the pass. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. John, they took everyone back in coverage. You just couldn't get it to the open man.
You also got to give a lot of credit to the guys up front. They were outnumbered on the line, and they still put on a good pass rush, forcing him to throw before he wanted to.
Mackey is ready to punt this one away. Molden into return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Touchback. First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Misdirection. He has 30. Spins away from the tackle. Craig is there on the stop at the 35-yard line. Excellent execution on the counter, John.
I'll tell you this, that one was successful because the line held their blocks just long enough for the back to get into the secondary. Then he did the rest, showing great moves and quick feet.
35-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Looking for room. And comes up to make the play. At the 39.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The visiting team come out with 3 receivers tight. It's the pass off. He hits his receiver. Sparks was there on the stop. Robinson didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Takes the handoff. Throws it. That is his 5th mishandle.
The intended receiver on the play.
The upcoming punt mark is 4th so far. From the 19-yard line. Manages almost nothing on the return. Going down at the 19.
First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Nystrom, the lone back. 16. Hands it off. Number 39 with the tackle at the 29-yard line.
9-yard
Defensive
gain
coordinator
on the
has to
play.
make some kind of adjustment. He's just running all over him.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. With the throw. And he drops the pass.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Receiver on the play. Third and inches. Ball on the 29-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Receives the handoff. Sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. clears the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. From the 42-yard line.
28-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. And he's tackled at the 45. He makes his fifth stop of the game on that. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. The counterplay. Lloyd makes the stop at the 50-yard line.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
4-yard gain on the play. 46-yard line is the spot they had to get to convert on this third down play. 36. Hands it off to the back. Number 53 tackles him, and they won't get the first. They can't get the first down on that running play, and since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. From the 19. Finds a small crack, but they get to him quickly and bring him down at the 26-yard line. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. In away. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 26.
1 yard.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Second and 10.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The quarterback runs with it and ends up going
3 yard loss on the play.
Ball on their own 13.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
It's a blitz. And he fails to hang on to that.
The offensive coordinator called a good play. The quarterback threw a catchable ball. He just couldn't get his hands in the proper position to make the catch.
Good defensive stand there. Then they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. From the 42. And for a short return, he's brought down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over at the 49-yard line. First and 10.
To the halfback. Lloyd is there on the stop at the 46.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Just about a 3-yard gain. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Flanagan is there for the tackle at the 34. Well, here's a look at his numbers after a nice run, and you can see he's been able to break some tackles. First ball on the 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Panthers with a four-man front. Crosses it right. Frey with the tackle at the 33-yard line.
1 yard.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Second and 9. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Off his back foot. He had a shot and couldn't come up.
You're always going to have a few like that. You get wide open, and you just drop an easy one.
Third and 9. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a nickel pack. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. That is his fifth rough handle catch.
Intended receiver on the play.
Dixon will put them in the lead if he makes this. He wasn't long enough. He missed it. First after the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 40-yard line. They line up in the I formation. This direction. Can't pull it down. Hutchinson comes up to make the line at the 44-yard line.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
He gets the catch. Number 52 is there for the tackle with the carry of 48.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Third down, 2 to go.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. Under pressure.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completion.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 23-yard line, the 40, midfield, the 40, the 30, big opening, the 20, the 10. He dives, touchdown. A sensational punt return for the touchdown. Dixon comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. Another kick here after an excellent play on special teams.
Yeah, a lot of times after a special team score, the team receiving the ball goes out and they have a good return. It's like when you watch the other team, you always want to go out with the attitude that you can do it too. Right, one up them.
Williams is just about ready to kick this one away. kick should be returnable. From the 18. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball.
The first and 10 will start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Tosses it out to the left. Runs him over. Number 54 is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Second and 9.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. Leads it off. Vincent stops him at the 39.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Third down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. It's broken up.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to say.
Clearly, they'll have to make some adjustments this time because the last time they kicked, they gave up a touchdown on the return. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Bart is there for the tackle at the 32.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Gain of 6 on the play. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Only one man back. He tucks it away. Whitehead comes up to make the play at the 36.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Tucks it away. Makes the handoff. Throws it. And he makes no, he can't hold it in.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hodges from the shotgun. Throwing. Incomplete. That is his 5th mishandle.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
The visiting team come out with 3 receivers spiked up. The throw, he hits his receiver. He stops him short of the marker. The pass is caught, but just shy of the first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Williams comes into the game for the punt. Robinson sets up to run back the punt. He's waiting for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 16-yard line. start the drive at the 16-yard line. First and 10.
The visiting team with a four-man front. On the goal. Tackle at the 19. The tackle is a Smith in the game.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. And that plays right into the defense's hands.
Second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3.
Red 16.
Throws it. Fumble. The fumble goes out of bounds.
Third and long. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Nice throw. Long setback. With the throw. He went up there and he got it. The 40. The 40. Slips the tackle. The 20. Mallard is there for the tackle at the 5-yard
First
line.
down.
Big completion on third and long, and that'll keep the drive going.
You know, he's so dialed in when it comes to throwing those third down passes. He finds a right man almost every time. And the defense just can't seem to stop him.
It's first and goal at the 5. Last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 3-yard line. Meister passes his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard thing. Second and goal at the 3. Hands it off. Thomas comes up to make the 5. Didn't get the blocking they needed, and now only third down and goal. It's third and goal at the 2. Gives the ball off. Makes the handoff. Almost picked off. And because of that drop, would-be interception, they can still kick a field goal.
You can't miss chances like that to steal points away.
They set up any practice using that. It's good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Mackey in to kick this one off. From the 17-yard line.
Kickoff return 16-yard.
The defense did a very good job against them the last time they had possession, forcing a punt. First and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
49.
Keep it off. Hanks brings him down at the 37-yard line. Hughes has been clearly a big part of their offensive play and now has over 125 yards rushing. Second and 7.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hodges out of the gun with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. He tried to float one out there.
Schaefer, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 7. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Dumps it off. Now he looks for blockers. Number 53. This time at the 39.
That play won't help their third down conversion today. I wonder what the receiver was thinking. Running a route that wasn't going to put him past the first down marker anyway.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. This one will be down at the 31-yard line.
First and 10. All on the 31-yard line.
The visiting team come out with a nickel package. Rolling out to his left with the pass, and he can't find a way to keep possession. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time he just missed taking him down.
10. All on the 31-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Pressure coming with the throw. Incomplete. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Third and 10. All on the 31-yard line.
The visiting team come out of the quarter defense. Rolling right. Steps up into the pocket. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't missed that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Mackey will come in down to punt it away. Holden sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 41. Holden returns this one to 48-yard line.
5 yards.
They'll
First
first
and
and
10
10.
at the 48-yard line. First and 10.
5 wide receivers. Fakes the throw. Pressure. Going long. This pass is incomplete.
If you're going to miss, it's better to miss long. Put it up there where your receiver is going to go get it. Now, if you miss, it'll generally end up in incompletion. And that's a heck of a lot better than missing short, given the defense a shot at the interception.
Number 88 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Hodges starts out of the shotgun. Drops back. Under pressure. Throws on the run. Incomplete pass. He appeared to feel the pressure.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm. And you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
All on the 48-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Shepard in motion. Give it to the halfback. Play action. Gets the pass off, and he just can't hang it.
He's always been able to catch a ball. He has soft body control. He ran a good route, and the quarterback made the right read. He just didn't bring it in.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
They got to have good clock management if they want to get some points in this drive. And if they can get some, it'll be a big help for them going into half.
First and
Ball on
10.
their own 31.
All on the 31-yard line.
intended receiver on that play.
The intended
Make it
receiver
with the
on the
coverage.
play.
There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Third and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today. It was almost like the defenders were in the house on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Let's see what the punt team does here. I think they might aim it away from him so he doesn't have the opportunity to do what he did the last time.
You know, in close games, special teams are sometimes the determining factor on who wins.
From the 30-yard line. Holden makes a decent return, taking it to the 49.
They'll take over at the 49-yard line. First and 10.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down. Rolling. This one falls incomplete.
Pass.
Laid it up a little too softly that time.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Drops back. Rolls right with the throw. And he lets it slip out of his hands.
It's hard to figure out how a pass like that can go right through your hand. The quarterback made the right read, and he delivered a very catchable ball. He just didn't get it.
Third and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Panthers come out on a dime package. Pressure coming. Here's the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series
on
again.
the play.
Williams is ready to punt this one away. Morgan back to return. Fair catch.
This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
And this should be the last play of the half.
At the 17-yard line. First and 10.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Hands it off to the back. Number 39 is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 27.
At the end of the first half, the score is
closed.
the away team.
The visiting team ahead of the Panthers 14-10. Mackey looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 18.
Kickoff return 15 yards.
Number 88 is able to get to the 33-yard line.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. there for the tackle at the 37-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the open.
On the 37-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. With the throw, it was tipped. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that could cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The visiting team line up in the box formation. Looking for room. Number 53 pulls him down. The 3rd down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3 and out. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 33-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The visiting team out of the 46. Vincent is there on the stop at the 38. Nice runs it through the middle, gain of about 6.
6 on the play.
Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
You're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 37.
1 yard.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Maestro, the lone back. Drops back. Pressure with the throw. And he can't find a way to keep his head. He just drops his 4th pass.
Receiver on the play.
This is a chance for him to make another big contribution.
They better be awfully careful on this punt because he could put it in the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line. First and 10 at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Panthers with a 4-man front.
36.
Give it to the halfback. Whitehead pulls him down at the 31.
3 yards.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense on.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Panthers come out in the 4-3. Will misdirection. Sparks stops him. Hughes. Ready to help up front.
Gain
A
of
yard or
2
two
on the
on
play.
the play. Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Dropping back. Throws it. And he can't find a way to keep possession.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. The 33.
32-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard. The
Ball on their own
Packers will
35.
start the drive at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man in the backfield. Sending it off to the back. Number 54 records the tackle.
I think part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut. But they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Number 87, the motion man. Receives the handoff. Nixon brings him down at the 44.
The defense has had a tough time slowing down the running game. The offensive line has really controlled the line of scrimmage, opening up some big holes for the back to run through.
Third and maybe one.
On the 44-yard line.
The visiting team come out on a 4-3. They are trying to convert with the throw. Almost intercepted.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well, bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
This will be his first punt of the game. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 21-yard line. They'll take over at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Nickelback at this time. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line.
5 yards.
So that's a gain of about 5. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The visiting team come out with 3 receivers tight. Pump fakes with the throw, and it's complete. The 40, the 30, the 20. Receiver running and breaks free. Touchdown.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good.
Now, that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running, and they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
Williams will be kicking off. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 17. Force them 3 and out to the offense's last possession.
Robinson on the return.
Ball to their own 31.
31-yard line. First and 10.
tailback. There's the defender. McFarland is there. Tackle at the 47.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charge it straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he starts slowing down.
Ball on their own 47.
47-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Nixon comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Second and 9. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man punt. Came up on the draw. Tackle at the 43. So he does a good job to get in on the play and records his 8th tackle. Looking for a third down conversion here. They have to get it to the 43-yard line. Rosen. Holden makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down. Tucks it away. Number 39 is there for the tackle at the 32. So he kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard yards.
Second and 3. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Throw to the back. Play action. Throwing. And he drops the pass.
Well, you got to wonder what happened. It looked like a pretty good throw, but it bounced right off his hand. One thing's for sure, you don't often get that wide open.
Third and 3. Ball on the 32-yard line.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Gets rid of it. Drops the interception.
Incomplete pass.
Olsen was his intended target receiver. Farland was there on the coverage.
Oh, shit. Ooh.
I'll take yes.
You beat the fish. Legs.
If they can make this field goal, it's within a touchdown. Not quite smart. The kick is no good.
Mention my brain trash. No, I don't want to go out.
Nice, man. What are we about?
I told you I smelled it back there.
First and
After
10.
this field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 39-yard line.
No, both burn tired.
Hughes lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Fire? Was that fire?
The misdirection.
Here's an
Here's an opening. The 50. Morgan is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. Big gain on the count.
And one of the things you need to have in your team to make the counter play successful is quick interior linemen. Sometimes it's worth giving up a little size to gain a little more speed. It's been one of the staples of the 49ers for years.
Hughes in the backfield. Hodges with a man in motion. Receives the handoff. Number 53 is there on the stop. At the 44, Hughes moves his rushing total over 150 on that carry. Second down and 9 to go.
44-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Going to the left. Flatty records the tackle with Hughes. Takes the pitch for a gain of 3. Make it 4. Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for the first. To the halfback. Play action. It's the pass off. Almost picked off. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain. Williams comes into the game for the punt. Robinson is the deep return man. He signals for a fair catch.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Williams direction. Number 54 makes the tackle at the 8-yard line. Nice takes advantage below daylight, picks up 3 yards. Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Only one man back. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. He's had a lot of trouble reeling in the pass.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 8-yard line.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Ballard takes him down before he can get the first.
7-yard
Nice
gain.
makes a valiant effort, but can't make it to the first down marker. Molden is back to receive this kick. From the 49.
33-yard punt. Return for a gain of 3 yards. They'll take over at the 45-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in the I formation. Flanagan makes the tackle with at the 25. That was the perfect call against the blitz.
Yeah, the way to calm down a pass rush always has been to run right at him. That time, they ran right past him.
First
Ball
and
on the
10.
25-yard
Ball
line.
on the 25-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. To the halfback. Hanks comes up to make the play. At the 20.
5-yard
Hughes with a
gain.
nice burst through the middle of time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
They're drifting again with the ball inside the 20. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Third and 5. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hodges starts out of the shotgun. The rusher's on. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Pass ball's incomplete.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
This officially would be a 37-yard attempt.
The kick
Sails
is
through
good.
the uprights.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive, we'll get them a TD.
Williams comes in to kick off. And it's a short kickoff. From the 19-yard line.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
They'll take over 32-yard line. First and 10.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Carry it. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass. Incomplete. Number 26 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The receiver on the play.
Énerve-moi. Juste énerve-moi.
Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Panthers line up in the bunch formation. Going to the right. Can't pull him down. Farland comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. They were there to move the chains.
And what happened there was the defense didn't wrap up well. You just can't try to knock the guy out. They have to wrap when they tackle.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Nystrom in the backfield. With a counter play. Lyon is there on the stop at the 42.
I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just
Second down and 10 to
Ball
go.
on the 42-yard line.
Nystrom belongs back. Hands it off to the back. Saquon keeps him at bay. 5 yards.
On the carry. 5-yard gain on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Under pressure, looking for something long. And pass ball's incomplete. He just dropped his fourth pass.
Receiver on the play.
Mackey will come in now to punt it away. Molden looks like he's ready for the return. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First
Ball on
and
the
10.
home 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
They've been solid flying the ball on first down, John.
Yeah, when you gain 5 yards or more, it sets you up in good second and third situations.
Choose. Manages a yard or two on the delay play.
Second and 9. Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Panthers line the 4-3. Hank comes up to make the play at the 36. Hughes runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
Third and 2. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hands off to the tailback. Bray is there on the stop at the 47.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tackler.
Ball right around
47-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3.
Silver, 19.
Crosses it right. Back breaking free. The 40 runs through the tackle. Sparks makes the tackle at the 27-yard line. Hughes has now run over and through this defense for over 200 yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Closing in.
He does a nice job using leverage to get after the quarterback. When you combine that with his quick first step, you really have something special.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Panthers come in a dime package. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. He deflected just in time to avert the completion.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and long. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Throws it. And he drops the pass.
That was another play where he started running before he had possession of the ball. You got to make the catch before you start thinking about what you're going to do with it.
Dixon have to get a line to leg into this one. It is short and it's no good. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 42. The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Takes the handoff. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. He's had a lot of trouble wheeling in the pass.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Only one man in the
Always
backfield.
win.
It's the toss to the right. Dixon comes up to make the play at the 37. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yards.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
Third
Ball on
and
their own
15.
37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
So we reach the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the Panthers 24-10. The Panthers have a 2-touchdown deficit to overcome to start this final period.
Third
Ball on
and
their own
15.
37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
With two extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Pressure coming. The rush gets him from behind. He picks up another sack, giving it three.
On the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. From the 33. Bolden doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 41.
They'll take their own 41-yard
the tackles at the 46.
Gain of
Hughes
6.
runs it
Ball
to the
one.
middle, a gain of about 6. Second and 5.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. They're off to the back. Misses the tackle. Jackson is there.
This goes right at the defense to move those chains.
First
Ball on
and
the
10.
49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Robinson comes in motion. Kazarian runs through the tackle. Sparks makes the play. Hughes wants him through for a few tough yards. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Going to the right. Jackson makes the tackle at the 43-yard line.
Gain of 2
Hughes
on
runs
the
off
play.
tackle for a gain of a couple. Third down, and to convert, they have to get it to the 39-yard line. Only one man back.
Oh, 19.
And they go with the delay. Jackson hammers it at the 42-yard line. Williams will try to pin them inside the 10. And he chooses not to return this one.
This is where all you guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck, maybe.
First
Inside their own 20.
ball on the 8-yard line.
On the ground. Dropped in the backfield for a short
Five
loss.
on the carry.
Takes it up the middle.
No
Picks up
gain
less
on the
than a
play.
yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
Second and 10. Ball on the 7-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Rolling right. Throws it. Incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pace of play.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Third and 10. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Only one man back. Pressure. Throwing. Pass ball's incomplete. That is his fifth mishandle.
Intended receiver on the play.
Very solid defense to force the 3 and out. Oh, this is not going to be very good. They'll spot this one where it went out.
First
Ball on
and
the
10.
30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. This one is handed off. This one will be spotted at the 26. He's able to run down another ball carrier for the 7th time.
Second and 6. Ball on the 26-yard line.
face. Throws it. He barely got that one off.
Well, yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Hello?
3rd and 6. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Morgan is there on the stop at the 16-yard line. Great catch on 3rd down by Robinson.
Yeah, the quarterbacks have confidence throwing at this guy because he's got some of the most reliable hands in the team, and probably in the team.
Inside
Ball on the 16-yard line.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Misdirection. Touchdown.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
So they're trying to tack on the extra point. The point after is good. They go up by 3 touchdowns after getting that one into the end zone. Williams is back and ready to put this one in the air. The 14. The Panthers need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 29-yard line.
Ball on their own 29. Will start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Only one man in the backfield. Vincent is there on the stop at the 20. Good play on a linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Under pressure.
That was just a big-time play by the defense. They got low in the defensive line, they pushed the pocket, and they were right there to bring him down.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Drops back. Launching this one deep down the middle. Incomplete pass. This defense, John, does have to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Mackey is ready to punt this one away. Molden lines up deep for the punt return. From the 49-yard line. 26 takes the punt to the 41-yard line.
8 yards.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Nickelback this time. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. Drops the interception. Incomplete pass was the intended receiver on that play.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Panthers with a four-man front. Drops back, gets rid of it, and he can't find a way to keep possession.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big game. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yards.
Either for the halfback. Bart comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line. Just what you'd expect to see. Another run.
This is a time in the game that the offense wants to control the ball. It'll keep the clock moving and prevent the defense from making a big interception that can turn the tide against them.
Dixon needs to hit this one perfectly to have a chance. He wasn't long enough. He missed it. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 43-yard line. Gives the ball off. Number 52 is there on the spot at the 48. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play. They need lots of yards real fast.
Second and 5. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The rushing closing in, and the quarterback continues to take tremendous punishment.
Loss on the play.
They're looking now at third and long after the set. Nice, the lone back. Pressure coming. It's the pass off. It's batted away. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
It's fourth and a while, so out comes the punter. Fair catch called for. The visiting team pick it up. They almost gave it right back to them, but they're able to get it to bounce.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Silver, 36.
Looking to run it here. Whitehead is there for the tackle. Here at the 26. Hughes didn't have much to work with on that running play. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Panthers come out in the 4-3. He's brought down behind the line for a short carry.
They went the wrong way on that one. Maybe they should stick to running between the tackles. Because this defense has a lot of heat. They could chase down those runs to the outside.
Third and 13. Ball on the 23-yard line.
The Panthers with a four-man front. With the carry. Bart with the stop at the 28-yard line.
5-yard
Third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Williams comes into the game for the punt. Robinson in to return. From the 38-yard line. Robinson doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with getting it to the 49-yard line. Ball on their own 49.
49-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Lions records the tackle at the 40-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
On the ball, Thomas comes up to make the line at the 32.
9 yards.
He's had a heck of a game carrying the load for the offense, picking up great yardage on the ground and helping them control the time of possession.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. He couldn't control it.
He's got one wide receiver who can never play him, and he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Third and 1. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Defense lines up in the nickel. This one's here trying to convert. With the throw, this one falls incomplete. Was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play.
Toss to the right. Lewis drags the ball carrier down behind the line. They go for it and end up turning it over on downs.
But they're in one of those 4-down situations. They're trying to get something going. It's just that nothing's working.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Hughes, the lone back. To the halfback. Jackson is there on the stop at the 41-yard line.
He's having himself quite a game. He's one of those guys who you can really trust to carry the load on offense.
Second and 3 coming up
Ball
here.
on the 41-yard line.
Hughes comes in motion. Go! 19! Drops back. Pressure. Throw. Pass falls incomplete. The one they were trying to get the ball to.
89. The intended receiver on the play. Third and 3. Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front. Lewis direction. Floyd makes the stop, and they'll be sure of the marker.
Gain
Well,
of
that
2
didn't cut it.
on
Now
the
they're
play.
looking at 4th down.
They make the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Williams will come in now to punt it away. Robinson sets up to run back the punt. From the 18. Robinson takes the punt to the 25.
Gain of 7 yards. First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
And off to the tailback. They'll spot this one at the 29. He finds the ball carrier again. That gives him 12 tackles in the game.
Second and 6. Ball on the 29-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man front with the pass, and he dropped it. That's his third drop.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 6. Ball 29-yard line.
Two extra defensive backs. Defense is in the dime. Under pressure, the rush gets to him from behind. Nixon gets the sack.
5-yard loss.
He felt the pressure coming, but he couldn't get the ball out. He's got to do a better job of making his read and getting the ball out of there a little more quickly.
Well, the offense can't stop the pass rush. He gets his fourth sack. Molden sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 44.
31-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
First and 10.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Panthers come out in the fourth break with the carry. Number 53. He's there on the stop at the 44. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up physically at the line, come on a blitz, play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
44-yard line.
Hands it off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Defensive tackle stops him at the line of scrimmage.
Third
They're
and
on
12.
44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Off to the back, straight to get free. Morgan makes the stop. Hughes pushing his way through the would-be tackle as he picks up solid yardage. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line. First
2 minutes
10.
left.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Panthers with a 4-man front.
Block 19.
With a halfback. The 30. He's taken down at the 21-yard line. He got in there, made the tackle, and scored for the game. It's another running play, and they'll pick up another first down.
Hey, when things are clicking like this, you just want to keep going for as long as you can.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
They have a big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20.
Goal 36.
And up to the tailback. This one will be spotted at the 12-yard line. Solid
9 yards
gain.
gain on the play.
They've done a pretty good job opening holes for him, and he's taking advantage. If you were to ask me for a player of the game candidate, I'd say that you have a pretty safe bet right here.
Second and
12
1.
yards needed to get into the end zone.
Block 19.
With the carry. Fumble, loose ball. The Panthers scoop it up. Touchdown, Panthers. They come up with a big fourth quarter takeaway and put some points on the board. Douglas comes in for the extra point. The extra point is no good. The onside kick is really their only option here as they look for a good bounce. Here we go. The visiting team recovers the onside kick. The visiting team will start this drive from the 38-yard line. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Down he goes at the 33. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. 6-yard gain. It's second down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 33-yard line.
And up to the tailback. Lloyd makes the tackle at the 32. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense could put the brakes on you real fast.
So it's third down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert. It's the toss to the left. And he stopped at the 32-yard line. He laid a good hit on him there and recorded his 8th tackle of the game. He's heading on the field for this field goal attempt. Not enough on it, no good. Fall short. After this field goal, they're set to go on offense at 39. Nice to the lone back. The rush is on. And yet another drop for us.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. It's a pass off, almost picked off. Number 4 had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Third and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Dime backs in for this play. Lopez with a man in motion. Closing in with the pass. This pass is incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it. It's the pass off, and he drops the pass. So they can't convert and turn it over on downs.
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about fourth down situations, this is what you're talking about. Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed fourth down conversions.
He'll just take a knee.
Yes.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the away team 31, the
Panthers, 16.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.